students, welcome again in the next online class for English for grade 5. How are you children? Have you started studying at home? That's very good. Every little act of kindness goes a long way to make a difference in somebody's life. Children, today we'll read the story The Magic Paintbrush. Before starting the story, we'll do some pre-reading activities. Children, did you understand what I said in the beginning of this video? Every little help of ours or even a small deed of kindness and generosity can be very beneficial for someone in the long run. Children, do you also love to help the poor and needy? Sometimes by providing them food and sometimes by giving your old school bags and toys to the needy. This is the story of a boy who was also very kind. The Magic Paintbrush. It is a Chinese folk tale. Children, you know the meaning of Chinese? That belongs to China. Folk, the people there. T-A-L-E, tale is the story. Children, do you know one more tale? T-A-I-L, tale, the word. And the words, such type of words having the same pronunciation but different spellings and different meanings are called homophones. Children, I am going to give you some more examples of homophones. C, C. You know the meaning of S-E-E-C, S-E-A-C? Right. W-R-I-T-E, right? R-I-G-H-T, right. Number 3, sight. Sight means the ability to see. S-I-T-E, sight, a location. Brake, your cycle has a brake. Brake, your mama scolds you not to break the flower vase. Story, every day. Do your parents tell you a story? Story, S-T-O-R-E-Y. My grandmother lives on second story. My uncle lives on first story of this building. So, these are the homophones. Homophones are the words having the same pronunciation but different spellings and different meaning. So, in the beginning of the sentence, we learn homophones. Children, this is the story of a poor boy, Ma Liang, who lived in China. Despite of his poverty, he wanted to help the poor people by his paintings, and because of this heartfelt desire and pleased by his talent and kindness, Ma Liang was helped by an old man who gifted him a magic paintbrush. Children, let's know about the characters of this story. We'll come to know about Ma Liang, an old man, poor people, the emperor, his soldiers, his guards and his ministers in this story. Let's read the story. The Magic Paintbrush. Read the story of a poor boy who gets a magic paintbrush. What does he do with it? Once upon a time in China, there lived a poor boy called Ma Liang. He had to work very hard every day. Gathering firewood. You know the meaning of gathering? Collecting. Firewood, the wood that is used to burn as fuel. Washing pots, scrubbing floors. He used to clean the floors, etc. He loved to draw, but he was too poor to buy a paintbrush. He was very poor, so he was not able to buy a paintbrush. I can draw on the ground with a stick, he said to himself. Children, did you notice the quotation mark or the inverted comma? The dialogue is always written in an inverted comma. He said to himself, but I could paint pictures for poor people if I had a paintbrush. He wished that he had a paintbrush so that he could also help the poor. Suddenly, an old man appeared. Suddenly, he saw that there was an old man. He held out a paintbrush. Children, underline the word held. And the first form of held is hold. I am going to give you three forms of verb. First, you understand the page 1. Gave it to Malyang. Now you can paint pictures for the poor, he said. Children, do you know all the punctuation marks? Comma, inverted comma, full stop, exclamation mark. You can paint pictures for the poor, he said. The old man gave him a paintbrush. The old man gave the paintbrush to Malyang and disappeared. Disappeared means stopped being visible. He was not seen there. Malyang started painting immediately. Underline the word immediately, children. New word. It means at once. Malyang was very fond of painting. So he got a paintbrush and he started painting. He painted a butterfly. And the butterfly came to life and flew away. Underline the word flew. And the present tense of flew is fly. Malyang knew at once that this was a magic paintbrush. Children, now note down the three forms of verbs used in page number 1. Say, said, said. Three forms of verb: present tense, past participle. Say, said, said. Hold, held, held. Give, gave, given. Came, come, came, come. Fly, flew, flown. Know, knew, known. Now page number 2. Children, open page number 2. Soon everyone in the village heard about Malyang's paintbrush. Underline the word heard, children. The present tense is hear. Poor people began to ask him to paint things they needed. Began, underline. The present tense is begin. So the poor people, they came to know and they came to Malyang to help them. I am so hungry. Please paint me some rice, said one poor man. Again, the dialogue is in the quotation mark. An exclamatory mark is there, children. Malyang painted a rice in a bowl for him. Children, B-O-W-L, bowl. A bowl full of rice appeared. Means he saw the bowl there. The poor man had his fill. Underline the phrase had his fill. Means he ate whatever, how much he wanted. Children, this is a phrase, his fill. Do you know what is the difference between a sentence and a phrase? A sentence is a group of words that has a complete sense. But a phrase is a group of words that does not have a complete sense. Had his fill is a phrase. Please paint me some fish, said another. The another poor man requested to have fish. Here you go, said Malyang, and a bucket full of fish came to life. You know the meaning of bucket? There was the bucket full of fish for the poor man. I am cold. Please paint me a coat, said the another poor man. He was trembling in the freezing winter. He was trembling, he was shaking in the freezing winter. It was very cold. Here, this will help, this will keep you warm. Malyang painted him the warmest coat. Malyang was very kind. He immediately painted a coat. Soon the story of the boy with the magic paintbrush spread across. The story of the boy Malyang spread everywhere. In China, people in the royal palace were also talking about it. Royal palace, the palace of the emperor. The wicked emperor heard about Malyang. The emperor of China was not good. He heard about Malyang and his magic paintbrush. The emperor was a very greedy man. Children, underline the word greedy, who wants to have more and more and more. So the emperor was greedy. He called Malyang and said, "Draw me a tree covered with gold coins." He was emperor. He ordered Malyang to draw a tree with gold coins. Malyang said, "No, I only paint for poor people." The emperor was furious. Furious, underline the word furious, means very angry. And I am going to give you the word meanings also, children. First you understand the text. He told his soldiers, "Lock him up." The emperor ordered his soldiers to lock him in the prison. So children, write 3 forms of verb of page number 2. Hear, heard, heard. Begin, began, begun. Tell, told, told. So children, today we started the story The Magic Paintbrush. Whatever work you have seen here, whatever I have explained you write in your practice copy or rough notebook. You can write the meanings and 3 forms of verb in your book also, and the rest of the chapter we'll do tomorrow. Read this chapter thoroughly. Thank you.